Hello, welcome to the Your Money in the UK webinar. My name is Hannah Dow. I work for West Sussex County Council as their Digital Safety and Fraud Prevention Delivery Officer. In this webinar, we are going to be discussing all things fraud, especially the fraud that most regularly impacts our students. We're going to be looking at fraud basics, which covers the big three: email, telephone, and text scams. We're going to be discussing financial awareness, money muling, tuition fee scams, student loan and tax refund scams, and most importantly, online safety and resources. So let's have a look at our first objective, fraud basics. Email, telephone, and text scams all follow a very similar pattern in regards to how scammers try and get you to part with your personal and financial information. One of the most important parts to remember is that you are contacted out of the blue, even if it appears to be by someone you know. Usually you are given an offer that sounds too good to be true, or you are asked directly for personal and/or financial details. Sometimes it claims to be urgent, making you feel pressure to act right away and not necessarily think rationally. You're oftentimes told to keep something secret. Sometimes you'll be asked to transfer money or give over your bank details. And more often than not, a key aspect of email, telephone, and text scams is that you are asked to click on a link. Be aware that scammers are becoming ever more sophisticated and are getting a lot better at making these types of communications look real. Some key things to look out for is poor spelling and grammar, an incorrect date, generalized greetings utilizing dear customer rather than your name, suspicious links are embedded, and a sense of urgency. So remember to look out for those key things, and then you can forward emails to report@phishing.gov.uk, or you can forward texts to 7726/spam, and then remember to block those contact methods. If ever you're in doubt, always check directly with a trusted communication method. If you receive what you believe to be a scam call, you are always able to call the 159 hotline. This is a national hotline that enables you to check if the call is a scam by connecting you to your fraud's bank prevention service. So we recommend stopping the conversation, hang up the telephone. Wait 5 minutes, as scammers can keep phone lines open even after you've hung up, or alternatively use a different phone. Call 159 to speak directly to your bank. Let's now talk a little bit about financial awareness. Online banking is an incredible tool. It allows you to manage your finances from wherever you are, 24/7. Sometimes you'll be asked to transfer money to other people, for example, paying friends back for dinner or sharing household expenses in families. However, be very cautious if someone you don't know asks you to transfer money online. Scammers in particular will often ask you to make direct bank transfers. There are measures you can take to help keep your money and identity safe when using online banking. Remember, use recognised payment methods such as PayPal. They have buyer and seller protections. Credit cards offer the most protection, as they have more consumer protections than debit cards. If you are using a debit card, once money is transferred directly, it's normally unrecoverable and not refundable by the bank. Objective 3. Money muling. What is money muling? Very simply, criminals want to put stolen money into someone's clean bank account so they can use them to move money. By clean bank account, we mean an individual that has not had any kind of financial trouble with the law before. Criminals do this to hide their dirty money or their stolen money, and it can make it a lot harder for police to find the money that has been stolen. So who is a money mule? A money mule is someone who receives stolen money into their bank account. Often, the individual whose bank account has been used then transfers the money into another account and keeps some of the money for themselves as a reward. However, there are serious consequences if you are found money muling, even if you did not know that that is what you were doing. You could be putting yourself and your family at risk. It can be more difficult to find a job in the future. Your bank account could be closed and you could be unable to open another bank account. It will be difficult to get phone contracts, and it will be difficult to continue your student loan for college or university. You could also get a 7-year prison sentence, a hefty fine, and you could be unable to receive a mortgage in the future. Objective 4. Tuition fee scams. What is a tuition fee scam? A tuition fee scam is when a student is approached either in person or online by a scammer who offers to pay the tuition fee at a discounted rate through a third-party organisation. However, you must remember that you must pay your tuition fees directly to the university using an authorised payment method. Otherwise, it could leave your place at the university at risk and you might end up paying double the amount of money. Objective 5. Student loan scams. Scammers will try to trick students into giving away personal and/or financial information by sending fake emails, texts, or calls, pretending to be from Student Loans Company or Student Finance England or other legitimate organisations. You must remember that SLC or SFE will never contact you through social media. If you receive a message from social media purporting to be from SLC or SFE, you should ignore it, as official communications about entitlement to students will be sent through email and/or a letter. You should also be aware that SLC and SFE don't provide any services through WhatsApp and will never initiate contact with a student through social media channels to discuss their application or student finance entitlement. If you ever receive a suspicious message purporting to be from SLC, you should immediately report it by emailing the customer compliance team at SLC or call their dedicated hotline on 0300 100 0059. And remember, if you're ever unsure if a communication is genuine, log into your online account to verify if it's real. Objective 6. Online safety and resources. Privacy and location settings. It's important to remember that privacy settings should be managed on each app, site, account, and device that you're using. Also ensuring mindfulness of any location settings and making sure that they are turned off when not in use. Internet Matters has some wonderful how-to guides to be able to help you set these up correctly. Alternatively, if you're struggling to set up your privacy and location settings, the library digital volunteers at West Sussex Libraries will be able to help. Just contact your local library and they'll be able to book you in for a session. Creating a strong password is key to protecting your personal and your financial information. The current principle is using 3 random words, which include upper and lowercase letters, plus numbers and symbols where possible. Make sure you avoid using personal information within passwords, as this information could be easily found out by hackers. Two-factor authentication is an optional but advisable extra step, and it gives an extra level of protection to your account. It makes it harder for hackers to get into your account, as the criminal would need to know your password, but also they would need your phone or email to receive the code needed to access the account through two-factor authentication. You can find out more about 2FA by visiting GetSafe Online's website. Under General Protection, select the link that says two-factor authentication. Additional resources. Citizens Advice is a website packed full of scam information. You can also contact their consumer support service for further advice and support. Victim Support can give you the help needed to move forward, and their services are free and confidential. You can report any scams, attempts to action fraud, or you can report to Operation Signature. SOROCU is the South East Regional Organised Crime Unit, a regional policing unit which has the responsibility to prevent communities in the South East of England from serious organised crime. Their cybercrime unit helps prevent vulnerable people from becoming cybercriminals through the Cyber Choices programme. You can learn how to protect your online accounts from criminals through informative webinars and finding help and guidance by visiting their website. The Digital Safety and Fraud Prevention team have a wide collection of informative webinars available through our Eventbrite page, helping you protect yourself from the most common scams and protecting yourself in the digital world. Visit our Eventbrite collection to book onto one of our sessions. For more information, visit our website where you can find a wealth of resources and reporting support, follow us on social media, and sign up to our monthly e-newsletter. Thank you for listening.